There's just something about Japan, about Tokyo. Something that I could feel, but didn't quite understand. Something that even now, a week later, I'm still trying to process. So I thought it would be best to share the moments, show rather than tell, and allow you to see the something for yourself. I hope you enjoy my week in Tokyo.
First off? Yes. Okay. Okay. This one almost seems like it fits better.
Yeah.
It fits a little tighter than the brown, I don't know.
So shiny.
So shiny, I really... Oh, wow.
Nice. Various glasses.
Wow. This feels amazing.
This is nice.
Wait, can you fix these? You just put them back on my head. Really nice. Yes.
Okay.
It's beautiful. That's so nice.
お揃い。
お揃いで。間ぐらいですか？
あ、そうなんです。すごく光沢がある感じで綺麗。
まだまだそうですね。最初から結構光沢が残っている感じで、で、1日目結構硬かったんですよ。ちょっと待ってください。よいしょ。せっかくなんで脱いでちょっと説明しちゃいますね。
はい。He's gonna explain it to you, but.
で、違いで言うと、まずは、今着てもらった通り、このジッパーが、ヘラクレスは、シルバーなんですけど、こっちはブラス。で、あとは、丈とかサイズ感が、ヘラクレスは丈が長い。
はい。
けど、こっちはちょっと丈短め。で、ヘラクレスはタイトなんですけど、こっちはちょっとワイドな感じ。なので、結構着やすい革ジャンって感じですね。で、あとは違いで言うと、内側のここの裏地のところが、ヘラクレスだとウールなんですけど、こっちに関しては、レーヨンとコットンになってるんで、まあ、ニットとかの一緒に着ていただいたりとかしても、まあ、毛玉にニットとかがなりづらかったりもしますし、あとは単純に通年性が高いです。ウールとかに裏地がなっちゃうと熱くなっちゃったりとかしちゃうんですよ。けどこれだったら本当に、まあ、夏以外だったらいつでも着ていられるってところで結構使いやすい感じですね。本当に使いやすい革ジャンを追求して作ったのがこのうちでしか買えない革ジャンですね。
わかりました。
はい。
そう。
でも着ているところを見るとスピードスターの方がよく似合ってる。
あ、わかりました。
丈の長さとかもそっちの方が良さそうだったんで。
わかりました。He also thinks you look better in Speedster.
Oh, it just feels so right.
Okay.
I don't know. It's perfect.
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 So when you is first, it's supposed to make a sound, click sound.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't go down far enough.
Okay. It's okay. Okay.
I heard the click.
Okay. Perfect.
Yay! He's very glad to witness you
This.
purchasing it.
Yes.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Yay! Someone's happy!
Looking so stiffly.
Yes.
Just enjoy the moment. Don't think about it. Don't think about nothing else.
Exactly, don't worry. Beautiful.
I can't believe this, how good jackets can be. It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
Yeah. We're definitely getting this.
I am chicken. I am chicken.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I am chicken.
Family home.
We don't think so. We can take the movies of this.
What?
Just a very short time.
Yeah, I know. It was a little rushed, but...
I think we should just switch to it.
All right, guys, I am back, officially, back in New York, back in the US of A, and I want to show you some of the more interesting things that I've collected along the journey. Not only was I in Japan, but if you're new here, I've been in Korea for the preceding 4-ish months or so. So I got a lot of stuff there. I honestly covered most of the stuff I got in Korea already in previous videos, like my video on cashmere coats and my video on fall jackets. So most of this stuff is going to be stuff that I got from the Japan trip, which was around a week. But there are a few other like kind of miscellaneous goodies sprinkled in there from Korea as well. So let's get started. And the first thing we have to discuss, of course, is this beautiful leather jacket, the jacket you saw me purchase, the Rainbow Country jacket, the best made jacket in the world, or one of them, according to people that know more about leather jackets than me. Rainbow Country is a just world-class jacket maker. And then I got to see firsthand for myself what that means. And let me tell you, it lives up to the hype. And I think some of what you've seen in the footage, you could probably already make your own form your own opinion on it. But the thing is just beautiful. The hide is lovely. It's shiny. It's firm. It's got great texture. There's kind of more and more texture appearing throughout the hide as I wear it in more. Like up here in this upper right side, I don't think it was this, like, I think this is a little bit of wear. But the texture and the lines of the leather just really coming through as I wear this in a little bit. You can already see kind of those classic rolls on the arm where I'm like bending my arm a lot. Yeah, and it's just beautiful. The zip lesson was great. I learned a lot. Rainbow Country like tries to recreate, I think, the vintage Talon zippers, honestly, is what I understood. Opening it up, we can see the liner is this like beautiful cotton rayon. It's super tight to the frame of the jacket, which something that you don't notice until you see this jacket firsthand and feel it is just kind of the little details that are missing on your everyday garments, like this super tight liner, just like the quality in the zips, the laser tight stitching. I wish I had more to say, but it's hard when something is so good to say a lot. Like the stitching is, I've never seen stitching like this. I've never seen an SPI so tidy, so tight, so small. I've never seen a liner perfectly like attached. I've never seen a hide this good. I've never whatever. And now I'm seeing it. The fit is also great. Like the half belt design, I think is super flattering. And I'll put up videos of me wearing it. The gussets are great. And then there's like, what is there to say? You know, when there's, I don't have any criticisms. A lot of people make comments about these little balls here. Like they look like little nipple rings, people say. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I didn't notice that until people were pointing it out. But criticisms, I don't really have any. It's just a perfect jacket. I think it's worth the price. If you can like go see one firsthand, if you get a chance, if you can go feel one, experience trying it on. I think it's one of those products where it's like, it's honestly best to go see it, feel it, touch it, and form your own opinion, because it's just that good. I don't think anyone can go see this jacket and like have a negative feeling, unless it doesn't fit them or something like that, because it's just so beautifully done. I think ultimately with this jacket, what I'm excited to see is how it does age. I've been wearing it pretty religiously, and just to see the patina, how the leather evolves, I'm just excited. And I think that's really all there is to say. It's beautifully made, it looks great, and just excited to see how it continues to age and evolve and mature, like that fine wine. Jumping right up to item number 2, we have this Freewheelers Selvage Denim. I think it's the 1951 denim. Pretty sure it's the 1951 denim. Just in terms of these pants and selvage denim in general, like, it's better. Like, I'm not gonna get too crazy into everything. It's better. The sturdiness of the garment, the care taken to put it together, it's better. The hardware, like when I'm comparing it to any jean I have, it's just better. Beyond that, I don't really know what there is to say. Like, the interesting things would say about these jeans are the rough. Like, they left the rivets really rough. I'm honestly worried that they're gonna like bite into my jacket a little bit because they are so rough. This little like Freewheelers, the Vanishing West clip button I really like the color. All the other ones have that same color as well. The stitching is great. They have this little like red West thing. I think that's like where Levi's would put their tabs. Yeah, I mean, I think once you own this stuff, like I've heard so much selvage denim, Japanese jackets, and then once you get your hands on it, like everything is true, and then you wear it and it's just great. And right now I'm not that like crazy excited to like talk about everything because it's just like good, and it's nice to have really well made things. It makes me happy to wear. Both of these items make me happy to wear. I love wearing them together. I think they both look great. Again, I'm excited for the aging of these to see how they break in over time. And that's kind of all I have on these pieces. It's just well made, beautiful clothing. Now to some things that are I find a little more interesting, just more unique, in the sense of like these kind of stuck out at me and I was like very interested and excited. Number one is this United Arrows cashmere scarf, which is this beautiful like two-tone blue on blue. I've been loving this. Not only is it very soft, it's a nice cashmere, not like the best quality, just judging by like the pilling on the fabric, but it's really, really soft. And the pilling and the fuzziness lends itself to that like fluffy, comfortable, like kind of Acne Studios big scarf energy, which I really enjoy. The color works great. It like works great with my eyes. And it was just nice for me to like experiment a little. I'm usually wearing things that are like more muted, like black. I'm usually more going for that interest in like texture. So it was nice for that like one pop, that piece that was more playful, more interesting. And I just fell in love with the scarf. There were some other colors that I, that I really liked as well. They had like this greenish yellow. The purple, I don't know how I was feeling about, but it kind of like put me into that color mindset. Like I like color in certain areas, and I'm feeling more comfortable in the scarf, in the gloves, like these kind of little accessory pops. I like that color. I like that playfulness. So this kind of like color pilled me, the Cashmere United Arrow scarf. In terms of like other fun things, like I gotta talk about the Tabis. First off, this color perfectly matches the scarf color on the back of, not perfectly, right? But like on the back of my black Tabis. And these are just so fun. It's like a tabby sneaker. So first off, the form factor is pretty unique. I haven't seen any tabbies like this design, which might explain why I had to cop two, you know. First got the white, which I do need to clean up a bit. These get a little dirty, which is life, but I might have to like give this a little scrub-a-dub. But these tabbies are like from this brand So, and it's not like, they're more of like that OG like workwear like boot tabbies, like the like rubber sole type tabbies, but they also have some like interesting things like these, the sneakers, and these are just super fun. I like tabbies because like it's just a different paradigm of footwear. The roots in history are great. I think that's perfect. I love that. But I really enjoy just having that uniqueness of like everyone else is wearing a shoe. Every shoe has a different shape. Like some shapes I really love of shoes, but this is just a different paradigm of footwear with like the split toe. Comfort, they're comfortable. I wouldn't say like it's that much more comfortable than regular shoes, but yeah, it's not less comfortable either. It's like, It's like something to get used to, and it is quite enjoyable. And then I think the look, the aesthetic just grows on you, and definitely with certain outfits where I think a lot of the shoe is covered can be really, really cool. Just kind of having those little toes poke out. I remember the first time I saw Tabis, I just didn't really know what was happening. I was like kind of in disbelief. But the more you get exposure, like the more you want to try something out, and then when you get it yourself and you can experiment and have fun, like it just becomes a must, and it kind of becomes this tabby loyalty thing. Hard to explain. I would say get yourself a pair of Tabis, try them out. If you can get them cheap, like from Soso or whatever, like don't get the Margellis. Super fun, super playful. Gonna be fun like wearing this around the town, not in like the metropolitan areas where they're like, and seeing kind of how people react and whatever. But yeah, I think they're just something I'm very happy to have, something that is a piece of Japan's history and a meaningful one, and just like cool. So a little historical, a little fashion. Love when those two come together. Now to this, I picked up this at the airport, the ICN airport in Seoul. Maison Margiela, Autumn Vibes. Love this fragrance. It's very smoky. It's got a little bit of leather, sweet. It's everything that it says, that autumn feeling, that winter coziness, it just has. And I didn't get it for a long time because my friend had it, but then he moved to Texas. So there was like some crazy deals at the airport, so I picked this up and another Margiela perfume, but that's a gift. But oh my gosh, Autumn Vibes. It's hard. This and another 13, also Tobacco 31 from Le Labo, which I don't own. These are like iconic, like really quality fragrances, in my opinion. They just smell so good. You never like get bored of them. Now we have a little matcha, and I love matcha. I don't know if you know that about me, but this is Iporo tea. It's a good matcha. I think for something this good in the US, you're going to be paying a lot more than I paid for this. I think it was like 20 or something. In US, you're probably going to be paying 40, like 45. It's a good matcha. I personally prefer, I would call this flavor profile like rich. It's got that like matcha umami, or that like matcha meatiness. I'm not like describing it the best way, but it's tough to describe. Oh my God. And personally with matcha, I prefer a little bit more like of a creamy matcha, a little sweet, like really smooth. So this is really good. I've been enjoying it every morning. This has a little more of that bite. Not a sour matcha by any means, but a little tang, really in a good way. So if you want to buy Iporo matcha, I think it's a great matcha, but like the ceremonial smooth top grade is like where I ultimately prefer. Kind of on this interesting like artisanal theme, not artisanal, but I have some Korean red ginseng, and this is I don't think I know how to pronounce this brand. This is actually in Korean, so, but it's just like the Korean 6-year red ginseng. I got it in this form. I got it in like the molasses extract format this time. Usually I get it in like the little tubes that you are like diluted, and it's fun. I like the flavor. This is like kind of like a medicinal thing, and it like, I think it improves your blood flow or something. It's also an aphrodisiac, but I just kind of like the taste, and so I had to pick some up. It was a good price. This stuff is expensive, but this was a pretty good price. And I've just been taking like the raw molasses like out of the spoon, like, and it's good. you can take it like 3 times a day. I'll just have it when I feel like it, kind of thing. And it's just nice to have. It was also like the really Korean type thing that I could bring home that I liked. Okay, while we're on the food stuff thing, let me do the last food stuff. This is Japanese salt. I actually don't know what this is called, nor do I know how to read this. But it's like this umami salt. It basically is just salt with like MSG, shiitake mushroom, and like some other umami stuff. But I had never had something like this flavor before. It just like blew me away. Because you get that salty hit and you're like, oh, this is too salty. And then you just get rushed with umami. And there's like no umami that's bad. Like no amount of umami that's bad. So it's just super complex for a salt. And I love this on onigiri. I was just like on my onigiris. Here I've kind of used it a little bit with eggs, with the rice. I would love some with like some tuna or something. But I've been using it a little more sparingly here. I think this with onigiri is kind of like an iconic combination. I don't really know how to say the salt, so hopefully I'll get my girlfriend to translate it or like tell me the name, so maybe I can put it in the comments or something. This is like a throw. like a throw that you put on your couch or like over the edge of your couch. I got it from Found Muji. Blanket is maybe another term you could use. And I just love the pattern. It's kind of rough wool. It's like Portuguese wool. Apparently it's like some special kind of Portuguese wool. I didn't really read the full Muji description, but I just love the pattern. And I didn't get it the first time, but I ended up going back to the same Found Muji, and I just couldn't let it go this time. At first I kind of want to wear it as a scarf or something, but I don't know. I think I can like work it into my room or whatever, but it's just one of those pieces that you like it a lot. You don't know exactly why you like it or how you're going to like fit it into your life, but you just know that it should be there. And that was this. Like, I don't really buy like home stuff that much, but I just loved it and happy with it. It's just like a rough wool throw with a really beautiful color palette, really nice pattern. And the last thing is actually a gift my mom got me. It's like a golf hat or like some sort of in between a sombrero and like a cowboy hat. And I just think it's kind of cool. Like, I have a very small head, so it's nice when stuff actually fits me. But it's just giving very like Django-esque vibes. It's kind of like cool. It's kind of like mysterious. I really love it as a hat. I think I look pretty good in it, which I think is unusual for like these kind of hats are, I find, a bit difficult to pull off. Also, when you slap on the sunnies, it's just kind of a crazy look. But I like it. It's interesting. It's a little outside of my range, but like I love that. And I want to try to fit it in. And I've been like putting together these kind of Texas-esque, cowboy-esque outfits that are really fun. And ultimately that's just what I'm here to do. I'm like not so like religiously set on any look or any style. I just kind of want to find that like playful enjoyment of like putting together some type of fun outfit, looking good, looking polished with like some fun elements, and just explore, have a good time. And like this hat is totally in that theme. So shout out my mom for like some good taste in this hat. I think that is it. Tokyo was a lot of fun. I do want to return. And just like looking at the goods around me, there are just such really nice things, well-made things, interesting things, good food, interesting history, great craftsmanship. There's a lot of great things in Tokyo, and I certainly want to return, and I will at some point. But the feeling I have right now is I'm just trying to live that New York city life. Like I really miss the city, and I really, over the trip, kind of started to value how unique New York is and how freeing it is and how beautiful like that feeling and that freedom is and how powerful. So I'm excited to live in New York. I have one more semester of college, then I graduate, and then I'm gonna go move to New York and figure it out, like classic artist vibes, starving artist / fashion designer. Yeah, let me know what you think. I think this was not everything. This was kind of like the highlight reel haul. I have some more leather jackets, and I want to make like a leather jacket comparison video just so you can see just how good this jacket is. But like these are kind of the gems, and very pleased, I think, overall with everything. And generally with like the direction and cohesiveness my style is getting with all this time and all these new things. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, whatever video that will be. Peace.